Welcome back down the wormhole. I am Dee, and today we are literally going down the wormhole with a local worm company. They gave us this neat gift when we were giving them a lot of apples from our apple tree. We got so overrun this year, I just couldn't handle throwing them out. So we donated them to this company here, and we have a neat idea for making some worm tea. So let's go try this out on my houseplants and follow me along. We'll see what happens. Alright, so here we are with our super cute little tea bag and the instructions for making our more poop tea. I love this. I've got my tried and true container here that I've had for a lot of years. I think it's holding a little bit more than 1 liter for sure, so I don't think I filled it up all the way. But we're just gonna stuff her in here anyway, let her sit overnight, and see what happens. I'm sure my plants are all going to absolutely love these. It says to soak up for 24 hours max, so we will make sure that we come back tomorrow. So here we are the next day. It has been sitting for about, oh goodness me, about 14 or 16 hours now. And I thought I would just kind of bring my plants in here and show off a few varieties of them that I have that I will be using this worm tea on. Once I've got this done, I do think I will reuse the bag and try and make a second batch because I have bought their product before and have used it in a few of my plants. This one here is a dumb cane. I love it. Another nice low light plant that you can keep in your fish room or around your house. Several of my plant varieties I have managed to use around the fish room. I do have a pothos up in the corner here. I love how that looks in Casey's tank, and it is the first plant that I have managed to keep in her tank without her eating, which has been quite a bit of a bonus. A plant that I do have in my fish room here, one of the staples that I keep, is a very old Christmas cactus. Love this thing. Such a bushy thing, puts up with a lot of learning curves and that kind of thing as well. I picked this one up during the last 7 or so months just because, well, what else have you been doing during the last 7 or so months? An African violet. I hope I can get this guy to grow me some flowers, especially if I give it a little extra love with the worm poop. So I'll let you know if this blooms a bit later on. This is another one that I've gotten that I'm hoping to grow out and eventually use in some of my tanks, hopefully at least this ball python tank behind me. It is one of the ferns. It likes low light. It is quite bendable, and I'm hoping that it'll put up with my python running it over a little bit more than some of the plants that I have tried in the past. So we'll see how that goes, and well, what's trial and error and without some fun. So this is my last plant that I do have in my fish room here on a regular basis. I have also tried to sprout roots in it in some of my aquariums, and this is a spider plant, so I think this one is going to enjoy getting a little bit of extra love and the worm poop. So let's get this out and try it out. And here's our tea bag. For now we are just going to, oh yeah, this is nice and just full of water. See if we can get it out of here. Oh, mission impossible. There we go. So just squeeze it on in my container for now. We're probably gonna just dump this all into the dirt into this plant here. I'm not too sure which one. That was a nice color. So you know you've made some really good tea in here. Here we go. I'm gonna go wander around, get a few more plants, and I think they're gonna love this. Thank you so much. I'm going to make some more out of these tea bags and then put the extra dirt in the pots here, and I think it's gonna do so well for these plants. Just love them. They add so much, especially during our Canadian winter, which is it's going now, so we'll see you again in the spring. This is an astral gem fern that I won not too long ago. Absolutely in love with this thing. First plant that I've ever been brave enough to try on a fern, and I won it, and it is doing amazing. Just yay! Just for anybody that is still hanging around at the end of the video, I thought I would show off a few of my, well, some of the rest of my collection, I guess I should say. This guy here, I have it in this cute little stand. I like to call these my bum plants. I think they just look like one. They are called living stones, lithops, or a lot of people like to call them cow hoos. I think it's just cute. I've had this for 2 years now. Honestly, I don't think it's changed very much. This one here is another one of my very recent purchases. I think I got it about 3 months ago. It's called a dragon, a red dragon or something like that. I can't remember the name. I got this out of just one of those itty bitty bins where you buy just an itty bitty little plant for $2.50, $3, something like that, and it's already grown quite a bit. So as I understand, it's supposed to get about 8 feet tall, so looking forward to that. Let's fertilize this guy. This is my mama plant, my father's plant. I just cut it all back and restarted it. I hope I'm not seeing like some yellowing in the back there, but I might have to give it a water. I'm hoping to take it around the top of the kitchen. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. Alright, if you are still hanging around here, this is by far my biggest plant, and I am absolutely sticky from bringing it down here. It was covered in flowers and they are super sticky. It is a snake plant. These things grow quite tall and this thing's still growing, so I'm excited to see it. I need to move it anyway, clean this guy up. So we're gonna give it a good water. It is a nice low water, just absolutely great plant to start with. So if you're still here, thank you for watching right to the end. I will see you guys all next time. Let me know what kind of plants you guys have down below, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.